Yeah, well, if it's a go, give us a call, yeah? You know I do a good job. Yeah, well, I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. Yeah, listen, mate, thanks for telling me. Appreciate it. Yeah, cheers, John. All right, cheers, mate. Bye, bye.
What's all that about?
That was Johnny Marathon.
All right.
Johnny Marathon?
Yeah, it's just a nickname, love. You all right?
Yeah, I am. Well, as well as you can be after a morning of mopping up ale and dried up pot.
Nice.
Why is your mate called Johnny Marathon?
Oh, right, well, I worked with him years ago, and he used to put a marathon in his lunchbox every day.
What's a marathon?
Oh, look, it doesn't matter. It's a chocolate bar. Right, listen up. He's put a tender in for development on Tinderway, and he reckons that if he wins it, there'll be work for me.
Fantastic.
Does he think he'll get it?
He's got as good a chance as anyone, hasn't he? And let's face it, we are due a stroke of luck.
Is there any more cereal left? No, darling, that's the last of it, I think. What are you going to have for breakfast? I'll get some at the cafe, me. Oh, and do you want another drink, love?
No, Tana.
Nothing from Peter.
Oh, well, I'd be grateful if I were you. If he sent us something through the post, I'd probably call the bomb squad.
That's not funny, Tracy.
Well, maybe not, but she's got a point. Peter's made his position pretty clear.
Oh,
Oh, what is it?
it's from Weatherfield British Legion, asking Ken to attend a commemoration ceremony for the start of World War I.
Well, I knew he was getting on a bit, but...
No, it's to represent Uncle Albert. He won a military medal, you know.
We did the Great War at school. Was Uncle Albert a hero?
Well, yeah. I think we've got his medal kicking about in the house somewhere.
He was a miserable beggar as far as I can remember. Not that I could ever understand a word he was saying.
Could I see his medal? I could take it into show and tell tomorrow.
I don't know, darling. I'm a bit pushed.
Oh, go on. Please. Mrs. Lockett would be well impressed.
No. Go on, then. I'll try and dig it out. I'm not promising anything, though.
So, what did he do to win it?
It saved the lives of 2 men, apparently.
Oh, really? Well, that means the family breaks even in my books. Well, they have to let Peter out now.
You're quiet this morning.
Don't have much option.
Sorry, I know. I can't go on. I had one cellmate top himself.
That I can believe.
Lost his appeal, took it hard. I tried cheering him up, but... Well, I guess some people are cut out for prison and some people aren't.
So what's your secret, then?
I've always been sane. I can talk to anybody, mate.
Regardless of whether they want to talk to you.
I'll wear everybody down eventually. But don't worry, pal. I won't be here long. I'm coming to trial soon and I'm going to walk.
Yeah.
Nailed on. It should never have got this far. No offence, but I'm looking forward to seeing my family. So, who's waiting for you in the big wide world?
Nobody.
You must have some family, someone who wants to visit.
No, even if they did, I wouldn't want to see them.
If I were you, I wouldn't go torching too many bridges. If you're on a long stretch, you're going to need all
Just
the...
leave.
Yeah, all right. But if you do feel like talking, and not hard to track down...
Hey, what you spotted?
Hey?
You've been staring at that breakfast for half an hour. We had one punter in here who thought he could see the face of Jesus in his fried bread. I thought it looked a bit more like Noel Edmonds, but still made the Gazette.
I'm just not as hungry as I thought I was. You know, you can take that. I'm just going to finish my tea.
Okay.
Things aren't that bad, are they?
What? No, it's just wasting up one thing, that's all.
Well, if you want something to tide you over, just let me know.
Don't be daft, I was just a bit peckish. Are you all right in there, Roy?
Nothing for these screws to bite on.
Yeah, they're not the only ones. The punters are getting restless. How much longer are you going to be?
What's up?
There was an incident earlier involving Kirk and Mary.
What sort of incident?
The bolt on the lavatory door gave way.
You could hear the screams in Bolton.
Whose?
Both of them.
Look, I'll sort that for you, Roy.
Would you? I will pay you, of course.
Don't be daft. A brew will be fine.
And a bacon barn to go with it.
Now you're talking. Don't worry, we can go halves.
I think that's the last of it.
Can't believe you're actually going through with this.
It's for the best.
Says you. You're my whole life.
You're better off without me.
I don't agree. You made your point, so why don't you unpack that bag? We'll sit down and sort this out.
Oh, it's too late for that, Neil.
You think I'm just going to write off 20 years of marriage without a fight? Whatever I've done wrong, I'll put right. I can change.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Well, why are you doing this?
You are a really decent man, Neil, and I will always care about you, but I just don't...
I spent too long away. I see that now. I did it for our sake. Buy this place, to put Jess through university.
I know. I don't blame you.
I'll give up work. I'll phone
No,
him right
Neil.
now.
It isn't going to change anything. Sorry. There's a taxi waiting outside, so...
At least tell me where you're going.
We need a clean break, Neil, so you can move on.
I don't want to, please. Don't do this. I don't care if you've been seeing someone else. I don't care what you've done. I just want another chance, that's all I'm asking.
Sorry.
Morning. Those are no good for you, you know. Really, mate? She'd ring the papers. People need to be told.
I've not seen you in the gym lately.
I wouldn't hold my breath, neither.
Well, she's got breath to hold. Not like you, puffing on these things.
Do you know how much cigarettes cost these days?
Oh, so sue me. You should be working on your six-pack, not 20. You've just had a heart attack, remember?
She's got a point. Shouldn't you be on switch?
I heard Eileen's voice.
You've left the phone unmanned.
Look, we can hear it. Don't start on him.
Well, don't start on me, then. The last thing I need is you and me hero.
What's the matter?
Oh, well, let me see. I couldn't find any clean socks this morning. I'd run out of coffee. And, oh, yeah, my girlfriend can't move in with me because her husband isn't keen on the idea.
What?
Yeah, can't believe it myself. How can a bloke go through a whole jar of coffee in a week?
Hiya, what can I get you?
A couple of egg bombs to go, please.
Take away, you mean?
Sorry?
Well, your food doesn't go anywhere of its own volition. You take it away.
You'd think you'd have English cracked after 50 years over here.
No, that's not what I meant. I apologise. I have war Americanisms, that's all.
You're lucky you didn't ask for eggs over easier. He wouldn't have been held responsible.
Serves me right for trying to be down there with the kids. Or is that an Americanism as well?
Possibly. But if you put this petition in your gymnasium, I will overlook it. When it comes to the defence of the language, libraries are the very ramparts. They're planning to knock ours down and build a fresco.
Oh, don't worry, he knows all about it.
My wife Yasmin's chief librarian.
Your wife?
Yes, but I try to remain cheerful. She's running the campaign against closure.
I heard there were protests planned.
Have you got a problem with that?
I just think eggs are best cracked on the griddle rather than the back of someone's head. Petitioner has far more eloquence than a mob.
Won't say that to Daddy G.
My wife's quite strong-willed. I'll take this. But she may want to talk to you.
Yes, well, I'm always happy to exchange opinions.
Good luck with her.
Have you taken early retirement or what?
Well, you've got to look good for your punters, right, man? What colour shall I wear? Bone china or movie idol?
Well, I reckon both. Then you could call it Bone Idol.
There's no talking to you today.
I can't help worrying about Peter.
Yeah, well, I'm worried about him too, but life goes on, man.
I couldn't find it in the front room.
Why are you both getting in such a flap about this medal? Amy will have forgotten about it by tonight.
Yeah, and maybe she won't have. Look, she was genuinely interested. You should be encouraging her.
Since when were you so bothered about her education?
I don't like letting her down, that's all.
Oh, hang on. Oh, here we go.
Don't get too excited. It's probably his teeth.
There.
What, that's it? That bit of old tat? That's in worse nick than Albert was, and that is saying something.
Just needs a bit of TLC, that. Hey, I've got some metal polish in the shop. I'll bring it home.
Oh, thanks, love. Yeah, a bit of brasso would bring that up. Lovely. It meant a lot to him, did that?
Yeah, to him, maybe. Nobody else would care.
Hey, you'd be surprised. People are really into this stuff. Things like this can be quite valuable, you know, especially with the centenary coming up.
Steve,
Oh, no, I've got nothing to say to you.
please. Please, just give me 2 minutes and I'll go.
What's the point? I can't just shrug off what you did.
I was a coward. I just was too scared to do the right thing. I put it off, and I somehow hoped it would go away. Sound familiar to you?
Yeah, look, fair enough, but I learnt my lesson.
Yeah, well, so have I. The hard way.
Look, you had an easy way out of this. When things got out of hand, you could have just...
No, I couldn't. I loved him. I love Lloyd. And I know deep down he loves me. I just need you to talk to him, please.
And say what? Look, even if I believe you, I don't think Lloyd will. I don't think he'll ever trust you ever again.
Can't you just try for me? You know, I never intended to hurt him. I want to make him happy. And I know that I can.
No. No, it's too late. I don't think he'll ever forgive this. No, the best thing you could do is just leave him alone, OK? There's plenty more fish in the sea.
So, was Andrea upset then?
Well, I was putting it mildly. We just finished wringing out my lapel.
Crocodile tears. Where is she now?
She had to go to work at the hotel.
She's got some neck showing up round here. Lloyd made it quite clear he wanted naught to do with it.
Well, I wish I hadn't have seen it. It's put me well behind.
What are you planning to do? Invade Stockport?
No, I'm looking at airport runs.
Well, if you don't know your way to the airport by now, the big iron birds are the giveaway.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a quicker route, trying to beat me personal best.
Ah, that means you make less money.
No, because it will give me more time to do other jobs, other airport runs, and I'm doing them all from now on.
What about this place? You'll be forever on the road.
That's why I'm shaving time off.
Well, you'd be better off drumming up business for your camper van.
That's word of mouth.
It's mute at the moment. You've got one booking, 2015. You need to be more proactive.
Well, you know what they say, softly, softly, catch your monkey.
Yeah, they made a monkey out of you when you bought it.
What's that in the middle of Rumley?
What?
Big dark area. It's getting bigger.
It's a beer stain.
What? Oh!
I can't get my head round it. It's hard enough keeping one fella happy, never mind juggling two. All right? Hiya.
I can't believe I didn't see it. I'm going to change this chair for a motor.
Yeah, well, I never trusted her.
The phrase you're looking for is "I told you so."
Sorry, it's just one of the few pleasures I've got left these days.
Don't you think you're being a bit negative? If you're going to tell me it's always darkest before dawn, you won't see another one, pal.
All I'm saying is she's chosen you. She's left her husband now.
Yeah, for a next victim. Never heard of the Black Widow spider. Oh, how is the lovely girl, by the way?
Fine. I'm building her a rockery, if you must know.
Great! Come in handy next time I want to put her windows through.
If you want my advice, get out while you still can. Love is never what it says on the tin. Not for me, anyway.
Streetcars. Yeah, where you going? What terminal? OK, name. And your pickup. Great, OK, 20 minutes, love. Thank you, bye.
I'll take it.
No can do. Steve has requested all airport runs.
Yeah? Well, I'm requesting this one.
Do you think you're in the right frame of mind?
You wouldn't want to spoil the punter's holiday before it has started.
You what?
What Michael's saying, badly, is that maybe your gay banter is lacking its usual sparkle tonight.
Well, fine. If that's the way you feel, might as well call it a day now.
Lloyd?
Oh, whatever.
I don't know what he thought it was, a lake or something, but he actually thought it was getting bigger on the map, but damn beggar.
Public bar is no place to study. There's a full range of maps at the public library. Steve could make full use of them. Talking of which, will you sign my petition?
Did you see what he did there?
Hey, Roy, you should have been a politician. Oh, yeah, I've heard about this. It is a shame they're shutting the libraries. Yeah, I was always in the one by me when I was at school.
For research purposes?
Yeah, you might say. I used to go in there with the lad I was seeing. It were warm. And it were always dead quiet in the local history section. Been chucked out of there more than once.
Thank you for your support, nonetheless.
No worries.
See ya.
Hey.
Hi.
Here you are, Roy. Hey, we soon filled the sheet you gave me.
Excellent. I'll get you another one.
People were more than happy to sign. Some people you'd never have expected.
No, indeed. Now, I'm presuming that Pope Francis is not a member.
What?
Or Rod, Hull and Emu? No, I can be fairly certain of that.
Oh, you always get a few clowns, don't you?
Let me see.
Right, I'm off.
And what petition would be complete without George Washington?
Well, now, he's a bona fide member. He's a nightclub doorman, lives on Inkerman Street, as I recall.
Yes, well, I'll go through it later.
Actually, I was wondering if you could pop by the library. My wife's keen to see you. I mentioned your petition to her.
Good. Well, we'll have a lot to discuss.
She usually has.
Oh, come on, mate. Hey, look, it's pumpkin, carrot and apple pasta. Yeah, I can't say I blame you. You want to try eating what your granddad had to swallow every day, Might be different for you. You've got brains and you're going to use them. Get yourself an education so that you'll be calling all the shots. Mate, you can moan all you like, but I'm still going to be telling you over and over again, I am not going to let you end up like me.
And would that be so bad?
Hi, love. I didn't hear you come in.
Obviously.
Don't you listen to a word he says. You've got a granddad to be proud of. Yes, you have.
Yeah, not for much longer, though.
Well, what do you mean? Owen?
Well, you're going to hear about it anyway. Everybody will. No hiding places. They make sure of that.
Everybody'll know what?
It's a court hearing. Bankruptcy claim.
Right, well, we knew that this might happen.
Well, I'd hoped it wouldn't. But you know what they say? It's the hope that kills you.
So what happens now?
Worst case scenario? I lose everything, this place included.
Well, it's only bricks and mortar. We've survived worse.
Yeah. And, you know, loan aside, at least I can start with a clean slate, yeah?
No, we'd start with a clean slate.
You would? So it's lunchtime where Grandad is?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
So am I okay too?
Oh, go on then. But listen, I've told you all you need to know. Uncle Albert was a cranky old codger who wore cardigans that stank of cabbage.
That is no way to talk about a war hero.
I speak as I find. People don't want the truth.
Oh, no, I'd love the truth. So come on. Where were you this afternoon?
Well, I could tell you, but it's...
A surprise, yeah. I know, but being honest, I don't like surprises, so come on, let's have it.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're going to have to wait.
What a day. I could never be a doctor, mate. Sick people do nothing but complain.
My mum is Weatherfield's answer to Florence Nightingale.
Florence Nightingale didn't have to listen to Norris moaning about his septic toe. What are you doing there, lovey?
I was just Skyping Grandad in Canada.
No!
You all right?
Yeah.
I've just seen the wife. Well, I couldn't miss her, really. She always puts timber on when I'm inside.
Does she?
Comfort eating, that's what it is. We soon work it off when I get out.
Right. Listen, mate, I'm sorry about earlier if I was off with you.
Forget it. I had one cellmate put a shaving razor to me throat.
Yeah? Seriously?
Could have been worse. It were only a disposable. And he'd left the little plastic clip on the front. He wasn't the brightest of lads.
No. It's not you. It's this place.
Well, you'll get used to it in time.
I don't want to get used to it, you know. I shouldn't even be here.
But you are, mate. And however hard you bang your head against these walls, they are not going to disappear. You've got to make the best of it.
Well, Yeah, well, that's easier said than done.
Well, it might be a sight less difficult with the odd friendly face coming to visit. If you're going to survive in here, you need something to hold on to out there. I know.
No, you don't. My family think I'm guilty. Well, I mean, I say that. I don't know what my dad thinks at all.
Some people, they find it hard.
No,
to cope with-
don't make excuses for him. Listen, if he's washed his hands of me, fine. It's fine. I don't need him. I don't need any of them.
Why can't Amy talk to him?
Well, he's just got a lot on his plate at the moment. I don't want her pestering him.
He loves hearing from her.
He'll still be in bed.
Well, only if he's dead. No, is everything all right, Deirdre?
Yes, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. I just don't want her bothering him.
Yeah, well, so you keep saying, but what I want to know is, why? Right, well, I'm going to have to ring him.
No, you can't.
I can, and I will, unless you...
I haven't told him. I haven't told him about Peter being arrested. I haven't told him any of it.
All right, mate, Manchester Airport, yeah? Airport, mate, yeah?
We're back in Coronation Street in half an hour.